Good morning, students. I'm working as a contract lecturer, computer science engineering, GPW Medak, data structures through C. That is in first chapter we are discussing the pointers definitions, pointers declaration, accessing the address of the variable, using address operator, accessing the variable of a variable, accessing the value of a variable through pointers. Let us see. Recap. In the last section we discussed about the pointers definition, as well as we discussed about the C also, history of the C, features of the C, C tokens, what is a variable, what is an identifier, keywords as constants, operators, arrays, functions, structures, unions, files we discussed, as well as we discussed also pointer definition. So before going to the pointers, we have to how we are declaring the variable with the help of the example program also we see that, and how the output we are getting, and the example of the pointers also we have said it. And now we will be declared and how to initialize the pointers and the pointer declaration. So definition of the variable, first we have to know that variable definition. What is a variable definition? Variable definition is an identifier which is used to store some value. It can be changed the value during the program execution. That is a variable. Without knowing the variable definition, we cannot know the pointers definition also. That's why I'm revising the variable definitions again and again. So variable is an identifier which is used to store some value. So in the identifier we are storing some value, and that value can be changed during the program execution. It is not the fixed value. The value can be changes at any time during the runtime, or initializing the value at the time also you can be changed. So during the program execution the values can be changes. Now coming to the pointer. So pointer is a variable that holds the memory address of another variable where actual address is stored. The variable address where it is storing, that address can be held with the help of the pointers. So in the pointer, another variable we have to declare. That variable can be hold the address of the first variable. So that's why we got the definition. Pointer is also a variable that holds memory address of another variable where the actual address is stored. That is an pointers. Pointer is a variable that holds the memory address. With the help of the variable, just we are declaring a variable and we are assigning the value where that variable is storing that address. With the help of the pointers we can be identify. So that's why we are using the pointers. So how we will be declaring the pointer? With the help of the variable only. How we will be declare the variable? That is an int name or int a. This is a variable I am declaring. Like that, the pointer also it will be act as a variable. That variable will hold which one? Memory address of the another variable. Yes, where the actual value is, actual data is stored. That is an pointer's definition. Next, coming to objective, the main what we discuss, what we'll study in this section: pointers introduction, pointer declaration, pointers initialization, and accessing the address of the variable using address operator, accessing the value of a variable through pointers. So these are all the objectives what we need to study in this section. This is an again I need to discuss the introduction, pointer declaration, again I will be show initialization, accessing the address of the variable. This is a main important, and accessing the value of the variable through pointers. How it will be accessing the address as well as the value, how will be the help of the pointers we will be seeing that. So these are the main objective in this PPTs. Next, pointers. By using pointers, it is an efficient way of accessing and manipulating data. Using pointers, it is a very efficient of accessing and manipulating the data. Where the address is storing, we can be easily identify how we would use it. It is very useful for dynamic memory allocation, DMA, dynamic memory allocation. It is a process of executing the program is called dynamic memory allocation. As we know that memory registers cache and are resources in the computer systems. In dynamic memory allocation, the memory is to store the data, register is also store the data, cache is also store the data, but different. So it is very useful in the pointers can be used in the DMA. Very useful. They are loading and unloading data into and from, moving data from and to different location of the memory, including the cache and the processor registers for temporary data storage and processing. So there can be load, we can be load the data into and from, and you can be move the data from and to different location of the memory, including the cache and the processors registers for memories, temporary data storage and processing. The loading and unloading need an efficient memory management, because we can be store, we can be delete the data, how it will be storing, how we will be moving from one place to another, how we will be see you can be. Some of the memory portion are also used for shared data to future optimize the utilization. The memory portion can be used to store as well as we can be share the data as per that. Every computer system, there are the fixed and limited amount of memory for the temporary data storage and processing. Yes, it is a fixed and limited memory will be there. How much data has to be stored, that will be limited, and how much data has to be processing, for that the memory will be there. So for every computer system there are fixed and limited memory for temporary purpose, for temporary storage and processing part we will be use it. This is shared data process access, read write depend heavily on the pointers manipulation. This is shared data access. Access is nothing but we can be read, we can be write, as well as we can be manipulate. This shared data depends on the pointers manipulation. Without moving, loading, unloading data to and from different location in memory, we can use pointers to point to different location. So to share data access, if you want to read or the write, we can be use the pointers. Or without moving or loading or unloading to and from different locations in man, we can use the pointers to point the different locations where the data is there. From different drives also it can be identified where. So pointers and with the simple variables, how we will be. Pointer is another definition. Pointer is a numeric variable, and like another variable must be declared and initialized before it can be used. So pointer is a numeric variable, and it can like another variable must be declared and initialized it can be used. The general variable, how we will be declaring, that is a type of data stored, that is an you can be use the data type star pointer variable. This is then pointer. So pointer definition, another definition you can be used. Pointer is a numeric variable, and like other variables must be declared and initialized before it can be used. Before using any variable, we have to declare first. Yes, like that the pointer has to be declared first. This is then pointer variable. For different data types, you can be use the different data pointers can be. For the char, you can be use it char star ch name. Ch name is an pointer name. You can be use the star in front or the behind the variable name also you can be use it. Int and the float for the different data types you can be used for different pointers. It can be accepted. Type of stored data is any valid pointer based type such as char, int, float and other valid C derived data type. We have the different data types are there. Char, int and the float you can be use any data type such as arrays and the stock also you can be use the pointers, you can be accessed. So for the different data types you can be used, the pointers can be accepted. What is a pointer? Pointer is a variable which holds the address of the another variable, that is a pointer. So pointers can be used for different derived data types. Even the int only we use int only. You can be use the char, you can be use the float also, different data types, and along with the arr and the struct also use the pointers. It indicates the type of the variable's data to which the pointer is pointed to. It indicates the point. It is indicate the type of the variable data. What is the type of data we are using? That is an int I am using. Otherwise, I can be use a char. Otherwise, I can be use a float. What type of variable? That is based on the data type only. Which type? That is in data type. It indicates the type of the variable's data to which that pointer is pointed to. If I use the int a is pointing to the int type. If I use a char name will be indicate to the that is an character. Like that it will be pointed. So it indicates the type of variable data to which pointer is pointed to. The pointer variable name follows the same rules of other C variables naming conversions and must be unique. The pointer variable name follows the same rules. What are the rules we can be declaring? Variable name, the uppercase, lowercase and except underscore you have to use it. The first character should be the letter, not the digit. You can be use the underscore can also accept. And the maximum size of the variable name is an 8. It should not be use any keywords. Keywords cannot be used it. Okay, these are the variables rules. The same rules will be followed for the pointer variable name as for the conversions must be the unique. From the pointer declaration example, this is the first line. The declaration tells that ch name is a pointer to the variable of the type char. The char is an data type I am using. The variable name is an ch name. In the previous example we discussed that is an for different data types I am declaring the different pointers. Now in the first line what I declared, that is an char star ch name. Ch name is an pointer and to a variable of the type char, and I am using there star, that is an asterisk. Asterisk is called the indirection operator. Star is an indirection operator and it is indicate that ch name is an pointer to type char and not the normal variable of the type. The variable does not have any star, asterisk does not have, whereas the pointer will have the indirection operator. The star operator is also called the indirection operator to indicate the pointer. With the help of the asterisk we have to follow. That's why in the previous example we discussed the char star ch name. Char is a data type and star ch name is an pointer. The star asterisk star is called the indirection operator and it indicates the ch name. is a pointer. Now ch name will be pointer type to char and not the normal variable of the type char. Note the position of the pointer, that is a star. It is invalid for all three positions. Even you can be used the int, you can be used the char, you can be used for the float also. Pointers can be declared along with the non-pointer variable as shown. Pointer can be declared along with the non-pointer variable. Note the position. You can be used along with the data type star, or you can be used the data type space before the variable name. You can be. Yes, this is another declaration. You can be declared like this also. Data type star pointer name. Example int star ptr, char star ptr, that is an we have to use it. Star is an indirection. This is a pointer declaration. Data type star pointer name, declaration of the pointer. Star is an unary operator. Star is an unary operator, also called as indirection operator. Star is a unary operator. This is a unary operator, and you can be called the indirection operator, that is an asterisk. Any type of pointer can be point to anywhere in the memory. Any type of pointer can be point to anywhere in the memory. It can be identify the address. Data type is the type of object. Object is nothing but the data which the pointer is pointing. Data type is the type of data. What is the use of data type? Just it will be collection of data with values. It will be collecting the values. There is a set of values and to add to those values. So it is a collection of data with values having the fixed values. Fixing. So data type is the type of data which the pointer is pointing. Any type of pointer can point to anywhere in the memory. So star is used to declare the pointer and also dereference the pointer. When you writing the int star, compiler assume that any address that is it hold point to an integer. If I use the star only the pointer, the compiler will be thinking some address is to holding. M is equals to address of count semicolon. It means memory address of the count variable is stored into the M. The address of the count will be storing in the M variable. Yes, it means the memory address of the count count variable address will be storing in the M. It will be assigning. So like that, if I use the star, some variable is holding some address, so that address has to be assigned to some variable. The address what we are holding, that address has to be assigned to some variable, means we have to declare. Address is a unary operator. Star is also unary operator. Address that returns the memory address. Star is an indirection operator. This is it will be written, the address will be written the memory address. That's it. Address originally called the ampersand is returning the address. In the name itself is the ampersand. So what is the use? What is the need to? It is need to return the address. The memory address has to be sent. It has to be written. It has to be written some value. So it means M receives the address of the count. Now M receiving the count address will be receiving to the M, that point. So now M will be receiving the address of the count. So I need the address, I need to use the ampersand symbol. If I need to declare the pointer, I have to use the star, that is an indirection operator. If I need the address, we have to use the ampersand symbol. Ampersand symbol and the star both are the unary operators. It is an the ampersand will be written the address, that is a memory address, it will be written. It is an indirection operator. It is an ampersand and the suppose count uses memory address 2000, just we are assuming, to store its value is 10. Count uses the memory address that is in 2000 to store its value is in 100. However, it will see. So M is equals to address count means M has a 200 address. Q is equals to star M. It returns the value at address. M is equals to address count. The address count value is in 2000. I am assigning to the M, and that pointer M will be giving value to the Q. The value will be given. So star it will be give the value. Address will be give the address. Both are different. Value at address 2000 is, what is the value of the 2000? 100. So Q will return the value 100. If we need the address, the ampersand. Q receives the value at address M. Value at address, what is the value of the address? 2000. That is an count will having, it will be holding the 100. That address will contain the 2000. Q will return the value 100. Q receives the value at address M. How we will be initializing. Till now we discussed about how we will be declaring and how we will be initializing. To initializing, which operator I am using? Ampersand symbol, we have to use it. Let me see the definition. The process of assigning the address of the variable to a pointer variable is known as initialization. The process of assigning the address of a variable to a pointers variable is known as initialization. What is the syntax we have to? Initialization is nothing but assigning. Assigning, we have to use the operator equals to. So the syntax we are using, pointer is equals to address variable. Example, let me see that. Int A. Int A is an variable. Int star P is an pointer. Just I am declaring the pointer. Pointer declaration, P is equals to address of A. Because A is an variable, P is an pointer. Now assigning the address to the pointer. The process of assigning the address of the variable to the pointers variable. What we will be assigning address of the variable to the pointers variable. Now pointer variable is an P. Address of the variable is an A. I am assigning to the pointer. So that is an initialization of the pointers variable. Let me see how we will be assigning the data to the pointers variable with the example. We know the syntax, that is an pointer variable is equals to address of the variable name. For example, int star, I am declaring the pointer A, and B is an variable. I am assigning the value is equals to 10. You can be given the single line also. Now assigning the value of the variable B address, I am assigning to the A, that is an pointers. pointer variable has to be assigned the value of the variable name. Variable name address has to be assigned to the pointers variable. Int star p, another I'm taking, comma quantity is equals to 20. P is equals to address of 20. So let me see what is the variable I'm taking. Quantity is in 20, and p is equals to what? Nothing. Yes, just we need the address. So p quantity is equals to 20 and the address is in 500. P is equals to address of quantity. What is an address of quantity we having? 500. That 500 will be storing into the P. And the P will also contain the another address 5048. So this is another example I am taking. Hash include stdio.h, void main, int value is equals to 100. If I need the address, I have to use the percentile u. If I need the value, percentile d, the format specifier. I'm printing the address of value and the value star and the address of the value. What is an output you are getting? Address of value. The address of value, what is an value? Let me see the output. For this example, the address of value we will get the 500, the value you will be get the 100, and next address of value, what is the address? 500, that star that will be pointing, what is the value? We have the 100, that 100 you will be printed, both 100 and the address you will be get. You will see the one more example. Accessing the value of the variable through pointers. How we will be accessing the value? To accessing the value, we have to use the star. The pointer what we are declaring here also, accessing the value also, we have to use a star only. Accessing the value of a variable through pointer can be done by using unary operator. That is a star, we have to use it, the unary operator star. For accessing the value, the pointer same, the indirection operator you have to use it, usually known as indirection operator. Another name of indirection operator is dereferencing operator. Indirection operator is also called the dereferencing operator. Into volume, I am declaring the one pointer and the two variables I am declaring. Into volume star p comma n semicolon, volume is equals to 259, and I am taking the address of the volume I am assigning to the pointer variable p, and that value will be assigning to the n. If I need to assign the value, I am taking the another variable, that is an n. Just before going to the for declaration of the pointer, initialization of the pointer, and assigning the value I needed, I am taking the another variable. Let me see the one once again. Into volume star p is a pointer and the n for the value. Volume I am assigning the value to 59, and that volume address I am assigning to the pointer, and pointer value will be assigning to the n. What is an output? Let me see the program. Hash include stdio.h, void main, x is equals to 10, y, int star I am declaring the pointer, that pointer value will be is equals to address of x. What is an x address? That will be assigning to the pointer, and y is equals to star p. Now print value of the x. What is the value of the x? 10 should become. Store the address. To print the address, I am using the star percentile u. What is an x value? 10. Address of x sum 500 I am thinking. Address dash percentile d stored at address u. Address, that is a value it has to be print, and it will be printed the address. Next, a percentile D, because if I use a star address X address, but even the star is there, star is to assign value need to print, that's why I'm using the percentile D. Address X means a percentile U, the hexadecimal code it will be printed. Star PTR percentile D value, and the PTR also address, pointer value, that's why percentile D, address pointer, that's why U, and the Y is an value, address of Y is an address U. And I'm taking the another pointer, that is an star PTR is equals to 20. Now X is equals to percentile D X. What is an X value has to be print. 10 stored at the address, that is an I'm use the percentile U, it will be giving the integer number. If I use the P, the hexadecimal code value, it will become the address will be contained in the hexadecimal as well as the integer. So the U I use, that's why the integer number 65,524. The value of the X is an 10. 10 value means you will be get it. Value means you have to use a percentile D. If I use the address, I am using the percentile. So 10 stored at address 655424. 10 address are stored at 65524, and 10 stored at address 65524. And next the value, there is a minus 12 stored at the address. This is another address pointer, that's why we are getting the different value 65520. And next value of the X value 10 stored at the address 652222. Now X is equals to becomes a 20, because the pointer value I am declaring the another value, that is an X 20, that value will be come here. So in this section we declare how we will be accessing the value, how we will be declaring the pointer, how we are initializing, and how we will be accessing the value. So in this section we declared what is an pointer. Once again I need to discuss. Pointer is a variable which hold the address of the another variable. If we need to declare the pointer, data type star PTR, the pointer variable, we have to use it. If I need to initialize with the help of the indirection operator, that is an with the if I need to initialize, you have to use the ampersand symbol. With the help of the ampersand symbol you can be assigned the value to the variable. So that is an initialization. Pointer means just the data type star pointer name we will be declared. If you need to initializing, you have to use the ampersand symbol, that is an address operator you have to use. With the help of the address you can be written the address from the memory. And next, and if you need to access the address value also, with the help of that you can be access, that is a star. You can be, for declaration of the pointer I am using the star indication operator. For accessing the value also, to print the value also, you have to use a star pointer, star only. For the pointers you can be use it. Okay, thank you for going to the thank you. just I want to discuss the same thing, the variable declaration, the variable initialization, and how to access. These are the very most important for the basics of the pointers. Without knowing the differences we cannot build do. So pointer is a variable which holding the address of the another variable it will be holding. For to declare the pointer with the help of the symbol, we have to use a star, that is an indirection operator. With the help of the indirection operator, the pointer you can be declared. The differences the pointer and the variable is, in the variable just we declare the data type, and the variable you can be use it. For the pointer you have to use a symbol. Without using any symbol, it cannot be considered as an pointer. Only the star pointer, the indication operator will be used for the pointer. The pointer will be holding the address. To hold the address, again I need to initialization. To initializing the ampersand symbol, now it will be holding the address. So the pointer is equals to the syntax, how we will be initializing. Pointer variable is equals to address of the variable name. What is a variable address will be assigning to the pointer. This is an initialization. Pointers value also, if you want to see, with the help of the accessing the value through the pointers, you can be done. Again I need to see the value, you have to use the star, that is an pointers only. The indirection operator you have to see. To see the pointers value, you have to use the pointers variable. Without using that we cannot be accessed. This is an 5 marks question, you will be get it how we will be accessing. So this is an accessing, this is a most important program. I'm declaring the variable, initializing, I'm declaring the variable, I'm declaring the pointer, and next to pointers address I'm declaring, and y is equals to star pointer I'm declaring. So y is equals to star pointer is an that is an initializing the value. Int star pointer is an pointer declaration. Pointer is equals to address of x is an initialization, and this is an assigning the value. If you need the what is an value in the pointer, you need to print means y is equals to star ptr, we have to use it. Without value you can be print also. With the help of separate question you will be get it how we will be accessing the value means y is equals to star ptr only, we have to use it. So that's why I'm using the y for assigning the value, pointers value assigned to it with the help of the variable y is equals to pointer. So address, if you want to print the address, I'm using the percentile u for the number, the integer number. If I use a p hexadecimal code, you will be get it. Instead of hexadecimal code, you can be print the percentile u only. The address you will be get it. The address of x comma address of x. The third output what you will getting, let me see. -10 will be stored. The address -12 at the address is an 1655520. This is an output you will be get it. The value you will be get. So that is an address. If you need to print, you have to use the percentile u, otherwise you can be use the percentile p also. And if you want to print the pointers value, you have to use a star. Otherwise, if you want to print only the address, ampersand symbol, you have to use it. The difference is both indirection operator and the address of operator. Indirection operator, it will be give the value of the pointers, and the ampersand address, it will be written as the address of the variable. Both are the different, both will be differentiated, we will be used, but both are the unary operators. It have the ampersand is an unary operator, direction is also unary operator. Both are the unary operators. It will be written the value, it will be written the address. That is the differences. If you need to return the address, means you have to use ampersand symbol. If you want to return the value, you have to use a star, indirection operator, you have to use it. That is the main differences you have to know. Pointer definition, pointer declaration, and pointer initialization, and how to accessing the value through pointer. So these are the 3 topics we covered in this section. I hope you all are understood, and I hope you understood. Thank you.